Are we both
Okay.
lying? I'm curious.
No, I'm serious.
वही होता है ना। सही कहा आपने, लेकिन उस पास्ट के आगे बहुत कम लोग देख पाते हैं।
इतना प्यार करते हो
इतना कि जितना नदी में पानी समुंदर की रवानी।
I'm not being selfish. I'm sorry. No.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you.
How are you
Finally.
today?
I'm
Yes.
good. It's actually really cold here.
Really, it is. What
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
degree?
I'm. I don't know, 10 or something.
Whew. Here's, I think, 25. It's warm. Seriously, I need to be cold or something. So, welcome back.
Thank you for
You
having
look
me. And I'm
pretty
so
as
sorry.
always. No worries. What
Thank
happened
you.
yesterday? It was, the network issues. Sometimes it becomes the most enemiest person in the whole life, and that
I
was the case
know.
of yesterday.
Terrible.
But the trip was good.
Yes.
Thank God. Very, very good. So, we will continue the same questions as we did yesterday. We'll continue
For
today.
sure.
It will be more clearer. Okay.
By the way, I did not
Yeah,
know
yeah,
that chai was karak. So now I know.
What do you mean?
I didn't know that tea was karak. But
Seriously?
now I know. So it's kind of, yeah, I didn't know.
Oh my God, that's a trademark. That's a trademark.
But I
So,
know
okay.
now.
You know now. You will get to know lots
Yeah,
of
and I
things
love
now.
it. And I love it.
Yeah, chai karak is one of my favorite drinks. I mean, if I don't drink chai karak in a day, I will have a seriously headache. Like, that's for
Like,
sure for me.
fine.
Yeah. Okay. So, now to begin with, we will begin in Arabic introduction, and then we're going to
Yeah.
continue. Fine? So, on
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. السلام عليكم، مرحبا بكم في بوليوود باي مع اخوكم احمد المرزوقي. اليوم ضيفتنا النجمه التلفزيونيه والسينمائيه الجميله the beautiful and the petite Digangana. Welcome back to Bollywood by Karak.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So we talked about the hair yesterday. So I think you want to repeat that thing about again, right? What happened to your hair, the beautiful straight hair?
So yeah, my my hair, I had like super long hair.
Mm-hmm.
I actually
Yeah.
still like long hair. But to everything that Salman sir said, that I must cut my hair because, at the end of the day, when you're like shooting a film, it starts
True.
to look big in your head. Like it looks like you're wearing too much, which
True.
is understandable. Then I can't even flip-flop my hair. Like
Oh la la.
So,
True.
yeah. So to do that, it was very important.
And that's very good. I mean, you have, mashallah, very beautiful hair before and
Thank
now
you.
as well, both of them. So you have a very good hair. So talking
Thank
about the long hair and the long thingy. So, mashallah, your journey has been very long. It has been, I think you were in the show reel since you did your novel. So you did TV
Yeah.
shows, you're doing a movie now, a new movie right now is coming.
Yes.
It's called Hippie. Yes, and
Yes.
you did a couple of other movies, and you are a novelist.
Yeah.
You are a writer. So I mean, your beautiful journey is also inspired by millennials and youngsters. So you are an
Yeah.
inspiration for them. So what was your experience in this whole thingy in the industry?
I started off acting very young. I started that when I was 7 years old. And I remember that, to me as a child, it wasn't really like, it's like a job. It wasn't a job. In fact,
Oh,
I always,
it was a hobby.
yeah. It was. And more than hobby, this is something that I knew that I could see myself doing that for the rest of my life.
True.
And that's all I wanted to do. And my papa was like, you still have to give an exam. So no running away.
You need to balance everything.
Oh, yeah. Because I think
You
it's
reminded
fair.
me of Avika. The same
Ah,
thing. When
really?
she started,
I love her.
I
love her.
interviewed her. She was such a cool person. And like almost every fan of her, they are like DMing me and they say this was the best interview she ever had. We enjoyed thoroughly. And I
That's
think
that.
you is also an inspiration for youngsters. I mean, that's a very
Thanks.
cool. That's hats off to you.
Thank you. I'm glad. Avika is a very dear friend. I love
She
her.
is very dear friend. I mean, she is a very dear person. Okay, now
Yeah.
if we speak about like now you did a movie, you did like TV shows, and you also did, you are a writer. So is there a plan to settle down on one platform, or you're open to everything?
Um, Open to, I think, like life gets to, like, I never planned doing a Telugu film called Hippie. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. I mean, if you asked me that question a couple of years ago, I didn't know what was the answer.
You said
And I didn't
I have
know.
no idea.
Yeah, I'd be like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna see and wait at how things turn out to be. But
Everything comes at time.
Exactly. And I am not really somebody who's like rigid with life. I don't like the push and pull. But what I do decide on is things like that. I know that I want to act. I know that I want to
Yeah.
sing. And I know I want to write. So I try and find my space where I can reach maximum amount of people. And, whatever you're doing, even if you're doing, for instance, you're doing a film that's based in the slums, and
Yeah.
and if you can't justify that you are one of them, then it's pointless to do that, right?
True.
So
True.
I try and connect and make it as relatable as possible in whatever I do. So I know this is what I'm going to continue doing, but I don't know in what form. So
And inshallah, you will succeed on that one.
thank you.
So, I was very interested on the novel. Yesterday, I also told to my nieces, they are very, very young. I see, there's a celebrity, she called Digangana. She's a novelist, and she started young. And
Well,
the first thing they told me, that she played PUBG or Fortnite. I have no idea. Oh my God. I think, look at this generation. Look at this generation. I think
Oh
go and
my
learn
God.
from. They were so funny. I think please
Oh my-
go learn. You see, I don't want to read. So I am very interested on this one. So tell me more about this book.
This book is based on, like I told you, it's a love story and it's fantasy.
Mm.
I wanted to keep it that way because, interestingly, like I have this question pretty often coming up, like, who's your boyfriend? Who are you dating? What is this love life like? And I'm like, okay. But, interestingly, when strangers ask you a question like that, it's okay. It's like fans coming in and they ask
Yeah.
whatever they want to. It's fine. But when people you're close knit with, like people you call close friends or people who
Yeah.
kind of influence your opinions and stuff like that. But the idea of love has evolved so much, and people just consider, like, I don't know, it could be different with different people.
True.
But I think that love has just transformed into something a lot materialistic these days. That kind of, it's just become like, okay, it's like a deal. And
Yeah.
I don't look at it like a deal because I feel it can't be, if it's not like a job commitment. It's
Yeah.
two people
Yeah,
committing to be. It's not like I'm gonna go at 9, I'm gonna come back at 6. It's not gonna happen
It's
here.
not it's, yeah, of course. That's
Exactly.
a different
So
position.
so I wanted to kind of write my own perspective about how I look at it and how, what is it that, because love, I think, is the only gravity that can kind of put you through anything in life
True.
and you'd still pass it,
True.
because internally you're like really strong. It's like having,
Yeah.
it's like your body immunity when it's this
True.
cold.
Yeah, I can believe that. So what was the
So-
most difficult, or let's say the challenge platform for you? Was it writing a book or acting or singing?
Well, I think everything it's different because so
Different from
singing
each
a
other,
few
yeah.
songs, yeah, because singing could be like a couple of songs. I might just be like, I'm not getting this right. I don't know what this is. You get stuck like a time or two or something. Writing is not at all, because I mostly write about how I feel, and even things that I don't feel and I experience other people, like I see other people experience it. So it's from my perspective, whatever I can, because it's not very important everything that I write about is something that I have experienced. But
True.
if somebody really dear or somebody really far have probably experienced, but I understand what they're going through and I might just write about it. So I
Yeah.
think in acting as a person puts me at a spot where I know I'm not going to be feeling this way, because I'm not in these circumstances. I'm not going to have these people, but I'm still experiencing what I'm experiencing. It kind of does change you as a person. So
True.
it challenges mentally, I think, everything, because singing
That's
is so
true.
much more like meditation, and acting, it just tells you that, oh my God, this person that I'm playing is going through this, and I don't know what would I do if I was in that position. So there's
Yeah.
a lot of mental thought. Sometimes you do like a really intense scene and then you don't know what to say because you're like probably on another trip, and I'm like,
That's
I can't talk
true.
about this anymore. Yeah.
So
So that happens a lot.
what was the most turning point in your career?
Uh, I think to start with, it would be Veera for sure.
Veera. And oh my God, I have so many questions about Veera. I mean, like so many fans say, oh my God, that's Veera. I think that's Digangana. No, that's Veera. What?
Yeah, I
Oh
still
my
hear
God.
that. I still hear that. I still do.
Yeah, I mean, that was a very tough. Was it challenging for you to do Veera?
It was in a way because I was 16 then and I was playing 21. So
Yeah,
it's not just about
age
the
gap.
age difference. See, yeah, it's not about that people are gonna write that you're so young or something,
Mhm.
or they wouldn't accept. But the thing is that, comes in a lot of maturity with the role
Yeah,
that you have to at least sound and look and be convincing enough
that
that you've
age.
experienced a life. Yeah, exactly.
True,
Because you've
true.
experienced a portion of life which is a lot trickier than what a 16 would be.
Exactly, a teenager would be. So
Yeah.
then you came for Big Boss. Actually,
Oh
why
yes.
did you say yes to Big Boss, first of all?
Oh, that's very interesting. We
Yeah.
had we'd had like massive discussions at home that am I supposed to do the show? Am I not
Because I
supposed
think
to
you were
do
the
the show?
youngest one, right? To
I
do the show.
was even in the format. So Big Brother overall, even in the format, because I turned 18 inside of the house, so I was 17. I signed like two
Ah,
contracts. So one had like my parents' signature on it, and one had mine. It was
that's
crazy.
interesting. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
I remember every time I'd have this production meetings, my mom would come with me and my papa as well because it was a really big decision to make, and it was my 18th birthday around the corner. So my mom, we'd be in the parking lot, and she'd be like, "Listen, you're not going in this show. Do you realize that you're not going at all?" I'm like, "Can you just stop doing that to me?" And
That
then
that
she's
was the
like,
biggest
"No,
experience. I think that's a very good experience to go in the Big Boss. And at the
it
same
is,
time, it's a very headache.
it is,
So
it is,
so
it
how
is."
did you deal all of this?
Uh, Interestingly, when the first season of Big Boss came in India, of course, it was called Big Boss.
Yeah.
So my papa, I and mom, I was really little then, of course, it was a couple of years ago. So my papa would watch it really religiously. And towards the
Uh-huh.
end of the show, after the finale, I remember we were in Jammu and Kashmir. So my papa said that I was at my nanny's place, and he was like, you know what? I think that a person who can get into this house and be at that place for this long has to have like some level-headed brain.
Yeah.
Like you've got to be
True.
big in here, and a lot of
True.
strength mentally because it's not just about physical strength.
True.
To which I reacted like, I think I'm gonna be making Papa proud if I go into this show.
You
And then
did.
Big
All
Boss
of
when it
us.
that's so sweet. And then when it finally came in, and initially I was like, are you calling the right person? Because I'm 17. I don't know if I'm supposed to be in the house.
Yeah.
And
That
that was
was
like,
something.
yeah, that was a month and a half after Veera went off air. So
Yeah.
it was really quick. It was really quick. But it was good.
That's a demand. People demanded for you to be there. I
I
mean,
think.
the love they showered
Yeah,
you.
I was like, I have to go. I have to be.
What did you learn from Big Boss?
Um, I actually realized my ability to deal with situations individually because I probably wouldn't in real life, and I wouldn't know how would I react to simple things. If I
Yeah.
didn't have the people that I do, like I have my mom and papa and everyone else. So you're usually reacting to not really. You're reacting to a lot of different things. You're not just reacting to
So many
one thing
different
or one
things.
person. It's just so many feelings. So Big Boss put me at a spot where I had to be like, okay, I'm on my own. So I know that, and I realized that I'm a really calm person. I mean, I always knew that, but then Big Boss was like, okay, I know I'm very calm. It's
And
very
it
hard to
clearly
show
showed you
people.
your strength and your weaknesses. You knew everything
Oh
about
yeah,
yourself. That's a nice
exactly.
experience.
Yeah, and also I realized that I can be easily hurt, so I better
Hmm.
better guard
That's
myself up.
that's a I understand. Okay, and then movies happened. I think you did
Oh
your
yeah,
first film was Jalebi or
yeah,
Friday.
Jalebi and Friday.
And
So
both they came at the same day. Yeah, I
they
remember.
did.
I
Yeah.
remember. I
So
mean, how
that's
did you feel?
actually that's crazy because I remember
Yeah.
so everyone said that it's historic that I was the youngest contestant in the history of Big Boss and blah blah
True.
blah blah blah. and that, the thing. And before that, I had my name in the India World Records for
Yeah,
Navies and Glycerin and all. So that was like one
true.
thing. And then after both my films released on the same day, I got a call from the film institution saying that you
Yeah.
happen to be the first debutant to have two films released on the same day. I'm
نزلنا
like,
عليك.
okay, what is happening? It's
Yeah, I
kind of
mean, you're
crazy.
breaking it. That's cool.
Yeah.
And what was the experience working with Mahesh sir and Govinda?
It was fab. So Friday I shot first. That was the first film
Oh,
that I technically signed, and I shot for Jalebi happened immediately after that. Um, it's I think these like different zones. It's like
different zone.
playing yeah, it's like playing
Comedy and then
golf.
playing
Yeah,
something
it's like
different.
playing
It's a
golf
drama.
and basketball. I don't know, something like that.
Okay.
Because Govinda sir
But
is
what was
like
the experience?
So I heard a lot about these people, of course, before we went on floor and we shot for it. And you already have, I wouldn't say it a preconceived thought or something, but there's so much, like I've seen these guys on, like I've grown up watching their films, and Govinda sir has been he's such an amazing person and talented artist. So for me to be like, and we didn't rehearse for the film at all. So I
Oh,
signed the film, yeah, and a week later we were on the shooting set. So it was crazy because I told Abhishek Dogra, the director, he was like,
yeah.
Govinda sir is very spontaneous. So the first minute he might be down on the floor, and second he might be like up on a table, and I can't really help it. So you got to
Oh,
deal with
wow.
it. I'm like, are you scaring me or you're trying to help me? I don't understand.
Exactly, exactly. What was that?
But I realized that there's a lot philosophical side to him as well. Because on set, he tried to share experiences and be like, how this industry works and what have I experienced in all these years.
Yeah,
He'd really be wanting to share more about
that's
his
cute.
experience. Yeah. And he's very lively. We wouldn't rehearse at all. So one thing that I did like about that set was like, you have the script when you're on set. And then the
Yeah,
next minute, once you rehearse it, it's just like one rehearsal. And then everyone's doing their own thing. And it's
that's
almost like
nice.
it was pretty crazy. Although Jalebi was really different because speaking to Patsa was more about, I love speaking to him, and I think
Is it
he's
like
one of
more
the most,
scarier to speak? I don't know. Whenever I
no, I
see him,
think
I
it's
think
just,
on the screen. I'm scared. How will I talk to him one day?
I,
Yeah.
no, he is such a sweetheart, and he's very grounded. He's actually very enriching when he's speaking, and he's
Ooh.
speaking about things that you don't want to speak about at that point in time sometimes, because he
Oh.
catches when you're there and you're actually thinking of something else at the back of your head, and he'd be like, I know what you're thinking, and
He's a
that's like,
master
okay,
of that.
yeah, I'm like, okay, I don't know, I'm not sure if I wanted you to know that, but okay, whatever, now that you do, let's speak about it.
Secret.
Yeah, but he's very open and upfront about things, and that's what I like about it. And he doesn't filter down his conversation, and he makes life appear as he sees it, which is really nice because a lot of people
Yeah.
try and filter their experiences so they get to project what they're willing to project, and that's not the case with him, so it's nice. They're
Actually,
very
my
different
brother
people.
went to see Jalebi, and he told me the USP of the movie is not the lead actor, but there's another actor which is like a wife of the actor. I said, yeah, I know her. I mean, everyone
Oh
was
my
praising
God!
you. Honestly, you did
Oh, that's so
fabulous.
sweet. Thank you. I'm touched.
No
It was a
worries.
very, very big decision to make.
Yeah, it looks like. Now we have a new movie is coming. It's called Hippie. What's it about? What's
Yes!
it all about?
It's a love story.
Ah,
It's a love
nice.
story. Yeah, but it's a really tricky love story. It's a fun love
Tricky
story,
love
honestly.
story.
Yeah, it's tricky,
When I
fun.
think the shooting is starting right now, right?
It started already, right? We're done with the
It
schedule. We
started.
shot,
And when it's
yeah.
slating to release?
I don't know. After April, definitely not before
Oh, so
April.
it's nowadays, and it's like 3-4 months
Yeah,
later
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
definitely waiting for this one, and I think we will get to know more about it soon, right?
Yes, very soon.
Inshallah, very best
We're
of
done.
luck.
Like, thank you.
No worries. You did what? You were saying something.
Yeah, we finished like one schedule. We finished shooting in Sri Lanka. Now it's
Ah,
gonna be like another couple of skits. Yeah.
Yalla, very best of luck for that one. We're currently waiting for that one. So many people are waiting for
I'm
that one as
waiting
well.
to. I'm waiting to. I'm actually really excited about this one because I read the script and I was like, this is something that I'm so
Amazed to do it.
yeah, I'm like, this is gonna be my fourth film, and this is something that I want to do. Like, it's. I'm looking forward to it.
Sure, sure. God will help you, inshallah. He will give you more succeed in life.
Thank you.
So now we have some fans' question.
Yes.
Oh, that's too cute. Okay, the first one is from Wahiba. She's saying,
Okay. Hi,
okay, I
Veera.
think you answered this question. It's called your experience with Govinda. You already answered that question.
I did.
Yeah. Okay, now we have a question from Inaya. She's saying, who are you dating?
Ah, when I find out, I'll tell you.
Still single. Still single.
Still single, unfortunately. I don't know.
That's good.
I don't know if
that's
that's a good thing. Is it? Is it? Have you been
Focusing
in a
more on
relationship
work.
and not like
Me,
that?
no. I've never been in all my life. And I don't want to be right now. I am focusing on my work.
Are we both lying? I'm serious.
No, I'm serious. Okay, now we'll go for a different question. It's from Asma. She said, please say my mom's name, Asma. She's a very big fan of yours.
Hello, Aunt Asma. Thank you so much. Your daughter is a lovely person that she put you first.
Yeah,
thank
that's
you.
so cute.
That's really cute, actually. You know,
Yeah.
usually fans are like, can you say my name? It's like, can you ask your mom's name?
Yeah, that's
cute.
mom. It's cute.
Yeah.
Now we have a question from Muhammad. He's saying, what's your equation with Jalebi team? Like the actors and everyone. How was your experience?
It was fun. Everyone's young and, you know, like in this space, although shooting, like especially my part, so if you've seen Jalebi, you must have realized that film is shot in like 2 parts. So the one that's in train, I'm a part of it. And it was a really emotionally, you know, it's just very intact. Like everything was like this way. So even the vibe on set was really closed and, you know, intense. Yeah, it was different. Although everyone is a lovely person, they're great.
Yeah.
But on set, because for other actors also, so I kind of my karak's here.
What is it? Show me. I want to have it. You're drinking me. My name is Chai Karak.
I love it.
Yeah, Chai Karak is
I
out of
love
this world.
it. But can I sit there and picture with you?
That was.
I know, I'm kind of trying to tempt you.
I have some coffee as
But-
well, but it's not like Chai
Is
Karak.
it cold coffee? No, it's not chai.
No, it's
no.
lucky.
And it's
It's
homemade,
not like
so it's
Karak.
good.
Oh,
No,
nice.
nothing like homemade is best. So I was saying, so
course.
it's kind of, you know, for me it's easier to slip into any kind of a feeling. Like I'm laughing first minute, and the next minute I may be crying and be absolutely convincing that I'm upset. But when you're working in a team and you're working with everyone, you know, people have different working styles to which you accommodate as an actor, of course, because you don't want to ruin their space. So yeah, by that it was really tense.
Nice one.
Quite tight, yeah.
Quite. Okay, next question is from Layla. She's saying your toughest moment on Big Boss.
Oh,
Having no phone, maybe no communication. That could be a part.
No,
of
I
tough.
didn't. I didn't miss
No?
the phone actually. No. I was
weird.
happy for a bit. Yeah.
No
I was
headache,
like,
no anything.
okay. No, nothing.
No
I'm not
phone.
calling up anybody.
Okay.
No,
that's
it's like
interesting.
people have got to miss me. I'm not missing anybody right now. I'm experiencing life. But the toughest was when I got typhoid. That was really bad.
Yeah,
That was really, really
I
bad.
understand.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have a question from Joanie. She's saying, we loved you in Veera. What was your best, funniest moment on the show?
Thank you. Best what?
Best and funny, I mean like the best, funniest moment. What a funniest moment, let's
A
say.
lot. Funniest.
A prank
pranking
maybe or
people.
something.
Yeah.
I knew it. Pranking is happening in every set, right?
Right. I mean, I used to punk a lot of people.
Oh, you do?
I do.
That's
I do.
nice.
I used to really irritate them, especially
And
when I
then-
know they're not in the mood. Just for fun.
I know, I
like
love
to-
that. Yeah,
Like
sometimes I do that.
especially my co-actors, they who love
Yeah.
sleeping, and I'd wake them out of their sleep. I'd be like, "Could you speak to me? Let's play rapid fire."
Oh, okay, that's cool. By the
Yeah,
way, you
and
have
then
so many
usually,
fans in Indonesia. So many, you know.
yeah.
My DMs are like full of Indonesian people. I've never
Oh
seen that
my God.
Indonesian of my followers. Who are they? Who are they? And they're like writing
Hi.
Digangana, 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 Veera, Veera. I said, what's
It's
going
so
on? Who are
sweet.
they? And they say we are the biggest fans,
Interesting.
Indonesians. So I think you did an opera over there, right? So was it like
I did
difficult to do there?
actually. So Veera was actually dubbed it there, and it's pretty
Mm.
popular. Yeah, yeah. So that's how I got to. I initially went for meet and greets, and I met my fans, and they were
Oh,
so warm and so loving, and it was kind of surreal because you have like fans chasing your cars, and I was like, "What's happening? Don't hurt yourself,"
that feeling.
you know? Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I did do a show there. So we shot in Nepal first, but I spoke in Hindi, so that was the difference. And then they later on dubbed it. So
Oh,
yeah, it's just the
okay.
script that was different. Yeah, but
And you
I
did for how
can't
long?
a month or something. But we shot a lot in a month.
That's a
Yeah,
nice thing.
yeah. So it was
And
like a 5 night show, 5 night
yeah,
series.
because I
But
have
I
seen
did
lots
speak
of
like
Indian actors over there.
yeah, but I did catch on a couple of words in the language a little bit. Like I know. Um, Apa kabar, which is how are you?
Okay, apa kapar. Okay.
Yeah.
And what other thing?
Bike is good. And
Bike?
yeah, B A
As a
I K.
bike.
Yeah, not a
Ah,
BIK.
okay.
That would be a different. um,
Okay, nice.
what
So that's
else?
a good thing that you have learned a couple of words in a different country.
I actually sang in their language.
That's
Yeah, which I
shocking.
did. Yeah, it song's
Okay.
called Aku Cuma Punya Hati, which means I only have my heart to give.
Oh, that's cute. I will
Yeah.
definitely look for this one. So that was a beautiful beautiful interview. That was a very enjoyable. You did very good in
Thank you.
everything, but we can't finish it here. We had a rapid question, right? We have a rapid fire
Yes.
questions. That's your
Rapid fire is
favorite
my
part.
favorite game. That's my favorite game
Really?
as well. Yeah.
Let's see how will you do it over here. It's simple. See, I don't give
Clash.
tough questions to my interviewers. I don't give it at all. I give very light to make it light interview.
I'm
But there
certainly
is
quite
something.
sure they're not so light.
No, it's live. But there is something new that I will do on the live, which is the first time. It's something that I will show you some images as well live right now. So that's
Okay.
something new and live. I don't think anyone did it right now. So we will do it.
Okay.
So first of all,
Perfect.
we will begin with questions. Then we go for that one. You ready?
Go for it. Yes.
As fiery as rapidly. Okay?
Right there.
So in 3, 2, 1. What's your favorite film?
Kuch Kuch Hota Hai.
Oh, mine favorite too. Your favorite song?
A lot of. Right now that I'm humming to, I love Kishore Kumar, so I like all his songs. One of my
Legend.
favorites is, he's epic. So one of his favorites, Aate Jaate Khoobsurat Awara Sadkon Pe.
Ah, actually, I
Yeah.
post very classic song nowadays. I'm so much into classics. I want to give that vibe of 90s, 80s song.
I
So
agree.
I'm doing that one. Okay, what is the capital of Germany?
I don't know.
Capital of Canada?
Capital of Canada. Capital of Canada. I don't know.
It's not Toronto, though. So many people
I
say
know
Toronto.
it's. Not, I
No.
know. I know.
It's
Because I
Ottawa.
know it's not Toronto. I did not answer.
It's Ottawa. Okay. Your most embarrassing moment?
Not answering GK questions.
Okay, that's a nice one. Okay, love or arranged marriage?
Love.
Nice. A co-star you had a
But my
crush on?
parents had arranged. My parents had
Oh,
love marriage.
same as us. Okay, a co-star you had a crush on.
I think co-stars, they just make me feel like they have a crush on me, then I feel like I have a
Ooh
crush
la
on them, and then it
la.
ends up with nothing. Yeah.
Yes, of course. Of course. Okay, Kartik, Ranbir or Ranveer, the hottest actor?
Kartik Aryan. I mean, you
Digangana was,
asked Kartik Aryan, isn't it?
yeah.
Oh, because my co-star's name is also Kartik, yeah. So a lot of people call him Kartik. So I wanted to cross-check
No,
if
it's
it's him or
Kartik
Kartik
Aryan.
Aryan.
No, Kartik.
Ranveer. Ranveer
Ranveer.
Singh.
So Kartik, you're dumping. You're dumping.
Oh, you better not see it.
Okay. Digangana with short hair or long hair?
Um, Depends. I like long. Digangana was long for sure, but for most of my roles, short.
Short. Digangana as an actress or as a novelist?
Both. I can't.
Nice. Yeah, it's a profession, so yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, a movie you saw and didn't understand.
a lot of.
Mine was Inception. I don't know about yours.
A lot of films that just begin and then I didn't know
Pick
what
one.
just happened.
Anyone,
Oh,
English, anything.
shit. It's got to
Inception,
be
maybe? Or you have understand Inception?
Inception. Yeah, Inception. I enjoy, but I don't understand.
Yeah, same here. Okay. Translate the Hindi film names to English.
Oh,
Raz.
Secret.
Yeah. Hum dil de chuke sanam.
Given my heart.
Oh, fast, mashallah. Rangila.
Colorful.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Now the final one is the images. So I will show you a
Okay.
couple of images, okay? And just tell me what the actress is thinking of, or what do you think she's doing, okay? So from the expression, okay?
Okay.
So let's begin with. Okay, ready.
Oh my God! Can I get to eat something?
Nice. Okay.
Shit, there's something stuck at the back of my teeth. I can't take it out.
Oh my God, I'm breathless. Okay, nice one. This one. Discount time.
Hey there, idiot! I don't want to meet you, but I'm still gonna give you a hug.
Oh my God, I'm sweating right now. Okay, this is a very nice one. I will show you now. Ready?
Yeah. This is what the hell, mom.
Oh my God, my eyes.
Somebody get me better food to get.
It's becoming hot here. Oh my God. Okay. Okay.
No, I
Now-
give up. No, I'm sick. Why are you guys behaving sick? Oh my gosh, I can give
Okay,
you too
now-
many on these.
Okay, now the last one, which I will show you, is just I will show you a poster, a movie poster. Just tell me which movie they are. Okay? 3 movies.
Yeah.
So the first one.
I can't. I don't know what these is. This is Rahul Roy, is it?
No, it's Dina Moria and Bipasha Basu.
I definitely don't know what film this is.
And
I
I
probably
told you-
wasn't even born.
No, and I told you translate the name from Hindi to English. The first
Is
one.
this
that I told
Raz?
you. Yes.
Raz?
Yes. Now the
Oh, wait,
second
this
one.
the poster?
Yeah.
I can't see the girl. Wait.
It's Concrete.
Wake Up Sid. Wake Up
Yes.
Sid.
Actually, this is my favorite film because I think the whole idea of the film reflects me. That's exactly me
Is
and
it?
Ranbir Kapoor.
You know how I guess was this? I never saw this poster and I can't see the girl because I can see her face on her face. Like,
Thank you for the compliment.
but Ranbir Singh only looked like that in one film, so I
Yeah,
thought it must
true.
be that.
Okay, the last one. That's very old.
Coolie #1,
No. It's number 1, but what's number 1?
hero #1, BV #1. No, BV #1 wasn't.
It's begin with the H.
Hero #1.
Yeah, exactly. That was fun. That was very, very fun.
I worked with Gonda, sir. You better not say it.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
This is the first time I'm doing this, by the way. I've never done it.
Perfect. I loved
It
it.
was the best, I think. I've never, I never cried. Oh my God, I'm crying. Oh my God, my head's spinning right now. That was so
So
nice. I mean, that was the end of rapid fire. You did exceptionally very
I'm
well.
gonna give a post. I'm gonna give a post disclaimer that this is a high five to you and to
Yes.
everyone. If by any chance any of these actors happen to watch this film
I'm not here.
or watch this film,
We ran away already.
it was my clone. It was my
Bago.
clone. All in the spirit of rapid fire. No, all in the spirit of rapid fire.
Exactly. It was all a game. No hard feelings, but it was funny. It was nice. So that was
Now I
our
know
full
what's the
interview.
capital of Canada. No, at least no. Ottawa is the
Ottawa.
capital of Canada.
And Germany is Berlin. It happens. It happens with me a lot. It happens with everyone.
I think when you don't know, yeah, it's like not. It's even if I know I'm skeptical, I'm not gonna answer because it's gonna be
Because
funnier.
sometimes
They'll
you
be
do.
like, "Ha, she
Okay,
answered
now I
it."
will ask you this question. What is the capital of United Arab Emirates? UAE.
Dubai, is it?
No, it's Abu Dhabi.
No. Ah. Okay.
Yes. So
That's
next time we
why I
have to
don't
come
know.
to
I always-
Dubai, we have to meet each other. That's a must.
That
And I
is
have to
for
drink
sure.
the
I
chai
haven't
karak.
been. Yes.
Yes, you haven't went to?
Right now,
Oh, it's finished?
it's done. Actually, it's done.
It was so tasty meanwhile. Okay,
It's
so
actually nice. I like.
yeah. So when was the last time? Before 2 years, you said, right?
Yeah.
And when you planning to come back?
This year now, I think so.
Oh, nice.
Towards the end, yes.
Yalla, inshallah, we got to meet each other. So what is the final word to your Arab fans?
So the last time I was in Dubai, I actually ended up meeting a lot of fans at the airport and otherwise. And I met one. Her name is Alma, and we still like I check her Instagram sometimes, and she's like constantly with her DMs and everything, and I still see those messages. So I just want to say that love isn't conditional, and sometimes I'm maybe sitting here and they're sitting there, and we've probably never met, and you know there are possibilities of us meeting, but I don't know when, you know, as fans. So
Inshallah.
I think that's like the best feeling, because people who genuinely want good for you and who are like there for you no matter what. So I know that if somebody writes like a negative thing from me, they're like right there, you know, this never happened. You're not going to say stuff like that to her. I think that's the best thing. So thank you for being there.
No
Thank
worries.
you for this lovely interview. I had such a good time, especially on the jokes.
Yeah, same here. So last thing you have to say to your Arab fans is, I love you, my Arab fans, in Arabic. So I love you in Arabic means أحبكم.
Hibkum.
أحبكم.
Is it? Ahibkum.
Yeah, أحبكم, my Arab fans.
Ahibkum, my Arab fans.
We also love you for this beautiful interview. You're such a down-to-earth person. So much like, you know, like a friend zone. We have made a friend zone. That was so cool. And thank you so much for this one. It was such a beautiful interview. And inshallah, soon I will post all of this. Thank you so much for being here, and have a great, 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 great day ahead.
Thank you for having me. I had a great time, for sure.
Thank you so much for being here, and have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Take care.